So that was the start of things at Willie Furnace.
Later the colours and the designs were introduced by using slip and then covered in a transparent or honey glaze. Her style quickly became recognisable. Designs featuring hens, guinea fowl and geese were the most popular, and they were used to decorate solidly and skillfully made dishes: plates, platters, pots, cups, egg cups, mugs, jugs, bowls of varying shapes and sizes, each of them slightly different. But our favourite design, she says, are the hens, because they are so serene, at the same time so busy. She has continued to experiment too with sculptures and hangings, ceramic panels, stoneware and paint. And in 2002 she rebuilt her gas kiln, feeling a slightly smaller one would give her more control over that awesome and potentially troubling process of firing. To this day she still finds it exciting to fill the kiln with all the strewn, decorated and dry pots, and 4 or 5 days later to open the doors and discover what wonders have been wrought by the firing process. And disasters too, for there is no certainty everything will turn out all right. There is overfiring, underfiring to contend with. Where each vessel is placed in the kiln is important. There can be bubbling of the glazes, or the glaze can simply ping off. Things can crack or explode or come out substandard. All terrifying unknowns, not only for the creative process, but for the process of earning a living. And then there is the selling of the wares, another part of the job. For many years now she has had open days on a regular basis, inviting lots of people to come and sample some sherry and mince pies at Christmas, lemonade, summer punch and flapjacks in the summer, and a lot of pots have been sold at these gatherings. But increasingly she is selling her exquisite pots at makers' galleries and shops at the higher end of the market. Are things easing off after these years of toil and struggle? And where does she see herself in 10 years' time?
Well, I would like to be not potting so much, if at all. And what I would love to do is spend some time in northern Canada, possibly northern Ontario or northern Saskatchewan maybe. I would love to plonk myself in a Native American community. Whether that be possible and what on earth they would think about an ageing English woman plonking herself in their community, I do not know, but I would love to, because that is really where my dreams are, in the Canadian wilderness, and I would love to make a real connection with it. As I say, I have no idea whether this will be at all feasible, but it would be great. Give potting a rest altogether. So anyway, I was telling Jenny all about this Steve Baxo and Kantor Sandor, the Hungarian potter, the book with the Hungarian pots that I liked so much. And I was just sitting here and I suddenly looked and saw this jug, this very jug here, and thought, actually, that is where it all started. That jug was bought by my mother, your grandmother, from a junk shop or somewhere in Oxford in my childhood. So it's been in the family for as long as I can remember. And I always loved it. And that is what it all started from, I reckon. And what's more, in this jug at this very moment is this big bunch of flowers from my childhood friend Maureen Butler, who was my best mate at primary school, and we never saw each other literally after we went to different secondary schools. And we didn't see each other again until last Sunday when we met up in Ludlow and she brought me this bunch of flowers. So, what do you think of that?
Yeah.